Hi, everybody. So I unboxed the Bluetti, and yes, at the end, I'm going to give you a wrap up of my thoughts. I didn't know what to expect going into it, so this is me figuring it out, just like you would figure it out step by step. All right, here we go. All right, a quick van tour. This is the driver's side, and this is behind the driver's side. I thought I'd show you where I keep my solar panel. My cabinets are pushed in. So there's like my raincoat because I don't need it that often. A couple of boxes of food. There's my Goal Zero. And there's my new 200-watt thing. There's cookers back there. I got a lot of storage in the back. But we're about the solar panel today. So here's the Bluetti, and it's in bubble wrap, and I'm going to try to keep it in the bubble wrap. Yes, I am. I like that bubble wrap for traveling. So one of the things I like is it's strapped in there. I'm gonna move that around. Don't know if you can see that, but that keeps it pretty, that is nice, okay? I like that strap. Yeah, that's pretty good. So that's pretty easy to unstrap. It just slips in there. That's pretty easy. It's a little cheap, but then again, All right, next we're looking at the zippered pouch. This is really nice. Sorry about the sunlight. Very nice zippered pouch. Believe it or not, this is my first time opening it. Ooh, and that looks like a cable. So I got some work ahead of me to figure this out. All right, so it's plugged in there. Hi. I'm looking. Input. I'm not really sure about this. So I want to say that this is not very intuitive. It's like I got these things here, and that's for 12 volt. So I don't think I want to do that. That's not going to fit that. That's 110. So this is to plug it into 110, and this says for solar panels. So I'll get back to you in a few minutes and figure out what I can figure out. Is that going to go in there? Yes, that's going to go in there. And, okay, I got it. Probably male to female, female to male. So I'm going to put all that together. Hold on. All right, so I snapped that together, male to female, female to male. So that went well. Next, I got to unfold this, and then I'll give you a time as to what time it starts. We're at 35% battery power and full sunlight. It's beautiful out. I'm going to put the Bluetti in the shade. All right, it is 10:50 in the morning, and I'm still messing with it, but I got it set up, and I'm going to see if it's reading, and also how long does it take to fill up from 35%. We got a ton of sunlight happening right now. All right, so it is charging. It's at 36%. That already did that in a minute, so I'm going to check back every 30 minutes and see where we're at. There we go, and I have it in the shade right there, so last call, there it is. Close enough. I didn't set it up on its little stand. I think it's getting better solar this way. So there's my little table. I might move it forward, maybe not. All right, so I have my first timer set for 30 minutes. Ah, man, it says 48 minutes. What are you doing, timer? There we go, that's better. All right, so what are my first impressions? Well, the little legs that are supposed to stand up, okay, they're like made of cardboard or something. That's not good quality. I don't know what it is. It's really cheap. I don't think it'll support itself by itself. So I just butted it up against the table. Usually I just butt it up against my van. I'm going to find out how much that sucker weighs. There is no way I could hoist it from my van like my Goal Zero. Can't do that. But all that I really wanted to do is to charge up super fast. Sorry, I know I look great, but oh my gosh, it's hot. It's hot out here, and I'm in the shade. Okie dokie, we're at 30 minutes, and my Bluetti has been in full sun, so let's go check and see how much she or he is charged up. All right, there it is, right behind here in the shade, which I highly recommend. And let's turn it on. And it's at 56%, so that is 20% in 30 minutes. That's pretty good. All right, I'm going to set another timer and come back in 30 minutes. All righty, it is once again time to check on the process of the Bluetti charging. Now 30 minutes ago it was at 56%, so I'm guessing we're at 76%, right? All right, let's go over in here, and it's almost in full light. That table's casting a little bit of shade. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't think that's going to affect it that much. I will reset up, and let's pull this out and see how we're doing. We're at 71%. Okay, so it went from 35 to 71% in an hour. All right, I will check back with you in a few minutes. 30 more minutes, okay? 30 more minutes. So I did move it. It's getting just a hair amount of shade up there, but that's not going to affect it that much. And overall, I think it's doing really good. 35% in an hour, 36%, way good. All right, it's been 30 minutes and we're in shade. I can't believe we're in shade. I don't know when this happened. The sun is directly overhead, so I'm going to have to go ahead and rearrange this. Let's see, where are we at? We're at 80%, probably because it was in shade. All right, so bad, Malteri, bad. I'll put it in full sunlight once again, move it, and we'll see what happens. All right, so I moved it to where it's in full sun. And you know what? I am going to try to hang it off my van once I clean the van. And let's see, now that I had to move it. Like I said, I just don't trust those. See back here, these little folding things? It's like, it really is thin. All right, let's see where we're at in full sun. We're at 80%, and I will check back in 30 minutes. All right, so I do like them zigzag like that. That seems to be pretty good. So that's pretty good. All right, so we are coming up at the 2-hour mark, and nice to see that we're still in full sunlight, and we started at 35%. And let me get this going out here. It was under the shade where it's supposed to be, and let's see what it says. Let's see, what are you saying? You're at 88%. So it fast charged the first hour, but now at the end it's going a little bit slower. So that's okay though, 88% at 2 hours. Pretty cool. All right, so I have my Yeti 500 plugged into my refrigerator, and what I'm doing is I'm trying to let the battery run down, and I'm going to go ahead and do a test tomorrow with my 100-watt Goal Zero solar panel. So it'll just be interesting. But yeah, right now I'm trying to let that battery get low, low, low. I believe this is the type of battery that you cannot get it past 30 or 40%, because then you have to charge it up with the electrical, the 110. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is set a timer for 30 minutes. And you know what? If it's 100% or not, good enough. I'm starting to lose the shade, and I don't feel like dragging this around anymore. All right, so my panels are in full sunlight. Yay. So let's check the battery down here and see what it says. Let me turn it on. And it's 94%. Close enough for government work. We are done, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yay. Okie dokie, I'm going to give you the wrap up of the Bluetti 200-watt folding solar panel. This is what you've been waiting for. Is it worth the $450, which it is priced right now? Today's about July 17th, 2023. Okay, it was super fast charging below 80%, and then once it hit 80%, it got slower. And not slow as in impossibly slow or anything, but that's what Bluetti told me it would do. It would rapid charge up to a certain percent, and then it goes slower. I was really impressed with it. There were a few things that, you know, it's not Bluetti's fault. Wait a minute, what's that? That's a shadow. It's not Bluetti's fault that the thing weighs 16.1 pounds. It's a lot of weight for someone like me, so will I be able to dirtbag setup like I do my Goal Zero 100-watt folding solar panel? You know, I just chain it up on the side of my van? No. So I didn't like the extreme weight. If people are weightlifters or, you know, a lot of guys, they wouldn't have a problem with it. The other thing that I had a challenge with, you know, is the folding legs. You know, it's like this, and then you're supposed to fold it and prop your solar panel back like that. I didn't have enough confidence in those legs. There's 3 legs on it, 4 solar panels. I will try it again, or maybe I'll have somebody else help me set it up. Whether or not it's flimsy or not, I can't tell you. The solar panels, they're made of a really good quality. I think they're going to be super durable. Oh, and the other thing that I thought was dorky is the connecting cables. They sell, you get it with your Bluetti, your portable battery bank. They send you the connecting cable. Oh, now that makes sense, because you would want to connect it to your Bluetti. That's why. Where Goal Zero, they send everything in the little package on the solar panel. So that was another difference. But I really am impressed with the solar panel. I really am. For the quality and for the price, it really is worth it. You saw where I have it stored in my van. It's going to be shaking around, and I have every bit of confidence that everything's going to be fine. All right, just wanted to put in my 2 cents. Yeah, and I like the company because they are out of Las Vegas, and they seem to be a good company. All right, I'll leave it at that. All right, I'm going to hang up the phone now. Talk to you later. Bye.